Yeah, they keep rewriting history all the time. Like I was just watching the news the other day. This is just a small example. They were talking about some dictator, and then she brought up Omar Gaddafi, and and then she said, as we all know, was ended up he was killed by his own people, and we all know that to be false. But they put that out there to make you think it was true. A lot of people think it was true. So, you know, they rewrite history as we go. And that's what people have to learn to see.
That's right there, Fax. In actual fact, the technology that we're learning in Kathara, the freedom teachings, or sometimes called Keylontic science, what we're learning is we have a 950 billion year archive of history. You know, it's coming with this work. It shows you the sort of cover-ups that have been going on in this galaxy, in the Earth, etc., and how the victors, through oppression and through war, have always put out a control doctrine. You know, control, cover story. And the people, having been suppressed and mutilated, they would dare not stand up against it. And in the end, they get assimilated into that belief, and even they start talking about those cover stories as if they're true. So, you know, people watching the news on TV, you can tell if you've got any amount of light working within you, you can tell that it's all lies. You can tell that they're spinning a story. And yet the people who are spinning the story believe it's true because that's what they've been told to say. And they're spinning the story. They're so used to doing and following the orders of their controllers that it's become a way of life for them. And if you confronted them and said, you know, what you're talking about is complete rubbish, this is what happened, well, they'd call you all sorts of things, you know, like conspiracy theorists and all the rest of it, and you know, what's the other one? A fearmonger or whatever. They would use a terminology that's also a program to try to shut you down because they just cannot hear what you have to say, even though what you're saying is the reality. It's like an entourage and a barrage of information coming from their source, which is the authority. They are the ones over you, oppressing you, telling you what's going on, and eventually the people, through fear, subserviently agree and perpetuate that information and talk about it at work. People talk about it at work and they say, did you see that on the news? Oh, really? Really? Well, I'll tell you what, it's all a cover story, and it's a long cover story that goes back billions and billions of years, goes back millions of years of Earth history, goes back many thousands of years in this invasion, since the sinking of Atlantis, etc. There's been many cover stories, and it's always the victor, the oppressor, that writes the history and perpetuates the history as the reality, and everything's covered up and people are suppressed, and all they know is the lies in their own mind. And the words of men are recorded by your body, and the sound tones of the voice of the liar is recorded in your body, and your body believes it to be true, and you repeat it because you emanate and radiate whatever you record. You're a recording device and a repeating device. You're a transmitter and a receiver. And if you're receiving information from this world, you are going to repeat corruption. If you're receiving your higher dimensional structure of authentic original self-identity, you're going to speak truth. So you've got to bring your authentic self-identity into your temple, your body, and you've got to speak truth. And as you speak truth, you're going to shatter all of those recordings of your own body. When you speak truth, your body trembles. It goes, oh, oh, and all the cells in your body say, well, that's false information. But then, because it's you saying it, they start to get acclimatized to the speaking of truth, and your body cellular structure starts to upgrade, and you find that your body is being recoded by you speaking truth from your true source of your multidimensional structure of originality, your authenticity, your living memory. You're speaking truth to yourself and all around you, and you're shattering paradigms of thought in this world by being realistic, by being authentic, by being yourself. And I would advise everyone to start listening to the inner voice of their own authentic reality and speaking truth. You'll shatter the paradigms of this world, and your body will upgrade into eternal life. You will overcome death in your body. When you speak truth, you will overcome death in your body, because the cells have been listening to lies, and lies cause death because they know it's not true. How can the cells of your body resonate with life when it's death? You've been hearing the words of dead men, and your cells are not happy about that. But when you start to upgrade your system in the biological anatomy through the template of authenticity, and you speak reality with a vibrational frequency of authority, you're going to reorder the book of life, and you're going to upgrade your body from death to life. You are the one. You're the one to speak life to your body. You're the one to speak life to your body, and all around you. Everything in community will hear the frequency of unity, and it'll come back into restoration, because you are the one representing the Creator. You are the radiant sun and the radiant glory of all knowing. You are the one that's bestowing beauty upon all things, because your beauty is returning to your own temple. This is the principle of life I'm speaking to you here. And for those of you who can hear and practice it, you'll demonstrate it to yourself as well. It's marvelous, and I'm sharing it with you. It's good. Try it out yourself. It's marvelous. We love it. We love it. And there you go, beautiful ones. You are the Christ of God, I like to say, or you are the offspring of Creator. You are connected intrinsically and fully into the creative energy. You are the offspring of life itself, and you are life. How can you fail? How can you die when life is you? You know what I'm saying? You are life. You are life. And I love it. You are life. Let life flow through you. Life washes death out of your system. Life washes death out of your system. Don't listen to this world and the carnal commands of dead men that operate through the cover stories of this world, but hear the living structure of your true original identity flowing through you, washing and cleansing and purging, realigning and shining. Let that one shine through. That's you. I love it. I love it. And I love it. And I love you. Anyway, I'm going to hand over the mic right here. Beautiful ones, we love you. We love you. We love you.